Have you ever found yourself caught in a loop, doing the same bad habit over and over, even though you know it's holding you back? Maybe it's procrastination, late-night snacking, or endlessly scrolling your phone when you should be working. It's frustrating, isn't it? Here's the thing. Breaking bad habits isn't about being tougher or more disciplined. It's about understanding how habits work and using proven strategies to change them. Today, I'll guide you step by step through practical science-backed techniques to break destructive patterns and build better ones. Stick around, because these strategies might just transform your life. Breaking bad habits can feel overwhelming, especially when you've tried before and failed. But let me tell you this. You're not broken and you're not lazy. Habits are a natural part of how our brains function. The problem isn't you. It's the system you've been using to break those habits. In this video, we'll explore why habits form, how to identify what triggers them, and actionable steps to replace them with better ones. I'll also share a personal story about how I overcame one of my bad habits. Trust me, if I could do it, so can you. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. What's one habit you've been trying to break? Maybe it's staying up late, avoiding exercise, or something else entirely. Share it in the comments and let's support each other on this journey. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a habit? Habits are automatic behaviors that our brains rely on to save energy. They're built through a three-step process called the habit loop. 1. Cue, the trigger that prompts the behavior. 2. Routine, the behavior itself. 3. Reward, the benefit your brain associates with the behavior. For example, imagine every afternoon you feel tired. Cue, you grab a sugary snack. Routine, and you feel a burst of energy. Reward. Over time, this loop becomes automatic. Your brain learns, when I'm tired, I eat sugar. This is why breaking habits can feel so hard. They're wired into your brain. But here's the good news, you can rewire them. The key is to disrupt the cycle by either removing the cue, changing the routine, or altering the reward. The first step in breaking a bad habit is awareness. You can't change what you don't understand. Spend a few days paying attention to the habit you want to break. Write down when it happens, where it happens, what you're feeling or thinking at the time. For instance, I used to procrastinate whenever I had a big task at hand. After some reflection, I realized my cue was feeling overwhelmed. My routine was scrolling on social media, and the reward was escaping the discomfort of starting. Once I understood this, I could begin to make intentional changes. Take some time to journal about your habit. Ask yourself, what's really triggering this behavior? Is it stress, boredom, loneliness? Awareness is the foundation for everything we'll talk about next. Here's a powerful truth. You don't break bad habits, you replace them. Why? Because habits exist to fulfill a need. If you try to remove a habit without addressing the need, your brain will resist. For example, let's say you're trying to stop snacking late at night. Instead of just forcing yourself to stop, ask, what need is this habit fulfilling? Maybe it's comfort or stress relief. Then find a healthier replacement. Instead of grabbing chips, you could try drinking herbal tea, chewing gum, or even doing a quick breathing exercise. These alternatives disrupt the routine, but still give your brain a sense of reward. I use this exact strategy to overcome my late-night phone usage. My cue was feeling restless before bed, and my routine was mindless scrolling. I replaced the routine with journaling for 5 minutes, which helped me relax without the harmful effects of blue light. The key is to experiment. Not every replacement will work, but once you find one that sticks, it can transform your habit loop. One of the biggest mistakes people make when breaking habits is trying to change everything at once. This all-or-nothing approach sets you up for failure. Instead, focus on small, manageable changes. For example, when I wanted to stop hitting snooze in the morning, I didn't immediately aim for a 5 a.m. wake-up time. I started by setting my alarm just 5 minutes earlier each week. Over 2 months, I was consistently waking up earlier without feeling rushed or exhausted. Another example, if you want to cut down on sugar, don't eliminate it entirely overnight. Start by swapping one sugary snack with a healthier alternative, like fruit or nuts. Celebrate these small wins. They build momentum and confidence. And remember, progress isn't linear. There will be setbacks, but every small step forward counts. Change is easier when you don't do it alone. Accountability is a powerful motivator. Tell a friend or family member about your goal, or join an online group where others are working on similar habits. I remember joining a 30-day fitness challenge with a group of friends. Knowing they were tracking my progress pushed me to show up even on days I didn't feel like it. By the end of the challenge, regular exercise became a part of my routine. At the same time, be kind to yourself. Change is hard and setbacks are normal. Instead of beating yourself up when you slip, reflect on what went wrong and plan how to handle it better next time. Think of it this way. You wouldn't yell at a friend for making a mistake, so why would you treat yourself that way? Self-compassion isn't weakness, it's the key to lasting growth. Breaking bad habits isn't about perfection, it's about progress. With awareness, the right strategies, and a bit of patience, you can rewire your brain and create habits that align with the life you want. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports the channel. Share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community at Unlock Your Potential. Before you go, tell me in the comments, what's one small change you're going to commit to today? I can't wait to read your responses. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep striving to be the best version of yourself.